Alright, hello and welcome for this awesome race. We're gonna start in a second. So yeah, let me get our races going here in a second. Alright, our race is off. We'll see that in a bit. Jake wants to join me on comms, alright. I have approved you. There we go.
Barely made it in time.
Hello, Drake. How you doing?
Leave you alone. You see, Zebra. Off we go. Oh, finally auto-tracked. God bless.
Yes, we managed to get that going. Right, there we go. By the way, I rode that seat, so and it's the very first seat I rode at all for this tournament. So let's see how it goes.
Who's the face on TGC's tracker? I think you'll have to go watch the movie Face Off to figure that out.
Yeah.
It's a very important movie. Even I've seen that movie somehow. I got somehow forced to watch that movie, and thank God I did. What a what a spectacle that movie was. If you guys have not watched it, highly recommended. Well, we're off to go to grab hints.
Yep. We already got a missile. Was not launcher, just an expansion.
So TGC is the 5th seed, and Zebra's unseeded, or didn't complete the seeding. So we don't know. I don't know much about them as a player. And we're gonna get the scan. It is It is an expansion. So that tells us Hive Totem. Can't be Morph Ball at least. That's good info.
Yeah, I'm excited where those artifacts are. What have I cursed those races with?
Oh, boring. I don't like early various suits.
See if we get an early Magmar play here. Or if it's just the bait.
Sometimes it's bait, sometimes it's not. If your name is Sam, then it's always bait. Alright.
True.
Life Grove.
Oh. Yeah.
PCA. Fire Shores. Furnace. Not so bad so far, and then here comes PMT. There. Oh my god!
You had to say it.
I had to say it.
Instead of Dynamo. Okay.
Because I was like, because the reason I said it is because I was like, it's not looking good so. It's looking good so far, and I knew as soon as I said that, oh, here comes PMT. That's what have I done?
Well, I was talking with GC like a couple minutes before his race, and I was like, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to do OP for a actual progression item, not for an artifact. And now it's like, maybe not.
I'm not sure I like going. I'm not sure I like going TTB here without logical launcher. But maybe he's just gonna go straight to Magmor off of this. That'd be a kind of crazy play, but a play available. TTB, no. Just checking the item. It's nothing.
Okay. That's fair. If it's like morph.
Yeah.
Would be playing out very well, so. So yeah. Chozo has our progression.
Yeah, it has to. With no progression in Alcove, it has to be. I've told him. Has to have progression. It could be space jump, it could be missile launcher. And I believe that's it. Space jump or missile launcher. I don't think it can be anything else. Yeah, that's it. Can't be Varia, nope. Yep, just that. It looks like Zebra's also going to TTB.
They took a bit of damage there, but should be fine if you can avoid more damage.
Missiles expected on the ledge. Not even gonna check the other item, just booking it. Okay.
E-tank.
Alright, there are already. The nursery was dead. Should be getting the peak here. Oh, almost hit the blast. Oh. Super missiles, okay.
Do we check the tree? Do we check the tree? And I think there was a missile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we could have space jump in 3 or more.
Yeah, it could be a bunch of stuff. There's space jump, so that's probably a missile launcher and mining or main plaza. Not mining plaza.
I think
it's plaza's missile launcher.
Could also be morph maybe. Well,
no, I think it has to be. I think it literally has to be because everything else.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because we don't have we only have expansions. Yeah.
Oh wait, but no, we need launcher to actually fire supers technically. So
yes, yeah.
Right.
Shrine has nothing. Do want to be careful here. We don't have morph balls. We could easily get eviscerated. Looks like a missile on the ledge. Oh, this is a cute climb. Never seen this before. Gonna dash here? Oh, we're gonna dash across. Ooh, that's cute. I'm not sure which one's faster.
Okay, that's our actual launcher. Okay. So probably just peeking this item and then take the tree.
Yeah.
E-tank. You sure would love some E. Both bomb locked currently. And morph.
We never actually saw what this item was. We're just literally going to learn about it now. Okay, missile.
It is a missile. Can't have enough missiles.
Oh, is that a PB? That might actually be a PB on Grapple Edge. It is. Wow, that's actually nice.
And yep, that's morph. Okay. I was right about that. Hi, Krar. We have PMT and PCA artifacts.
I don't know if TGC knows the wall crawl. Either one. Either one would be nice here. For PPC or PCA.
Yeah, having
Either
this
one would be
BB here
nice.
is
Simply
like,
to open the gate. Oh,
oh
phase.
wow.
No,
Okay,
never mind.
well, never
Guaranteed not an
mind.
issue. Now it's an X-ray gamble instead.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
I don't think the Walker would matter too much, honestly, unless X-ray is in like a really bad spot.
Yeah.
I mean, beams still can be very bad.
Yeah.
Still want like I don't know, Plasmon MK or something.
Yeah, but if you were to do the wall crawl, you would have to have plasma anyway to escape.
Mm-hmm.
All right, carrying on further rather than going to Magmar. Yeah, Virus Suit is not the latest thing to come into Logic. The latest thing to come in Logic is Morph Ball, which puts mid Chozo the latest thing to come into Logic. So, yeah, this plays fine. Gonna check Gathering Hall first, just in case it's Spider. It is not. Oh my goodness,
God.
every suit.
Every suit in the first 9 minutes. Amazing.
Now means we don't have to, like, rush this lower water hall item, at least.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about it.
And here I was joking that Phase 1 suit would be unplanned.
This is shaping up to be a Jet Seed, in before Plasma Beam on MQA. I have Crystal already. Alright, water hall upper. Main PVs, wow.
Okay. Puts the Phase 1 suit on Logic. Lol.
Yep. You know what else it does? It now makes Zoid Tunnel logical bombs. That's always fun. And Zebra's just pretty much behind entirely on movement at this point. I don't think the routing has been identical. I wonder if TGC risks a wall crawl. I don't think it's necessary. Against such a low-seeded opponent, I don't think you need to take that much of a risk. Okay. Do you want Zoid here, or do you just go to Magmar here?
I would probably go Magmar.
Yeah, we could do...
There's a chance that it's vanilla bombs, but...
If it is vanilla bombs... Oh, Zoid it is.
Okay. DC disagrees with me.
The alternative route could have been to save warp frigate crash site, do Magmor loop, and then come back up through Burning Trail through Lava Lake to Sun Tower, etc., etc., and then get back into Jozo that way. Why isn't Zebra? Oh, did Zebra forget to do? Oh, Zebra forgot to do the wall. Yep, doesn't have supers. Oh dang, it's unfortunate. Oh, now it's really scary. Now this is really scary. Okay.
We good.
Alright, Zoid. Nope.
Nothing here.
I guess doing Zoid now also makes a little bit of sense because if bombs are not here, then we're just done. We go to Fen. Oh, Zebra didn't pick it up. Oh.
Maybe thought it was flamethrower.
Maybe. Yeah.
Always very low in energy. I hope they are not risking too much. Careful here with the scarabs. Ooh. Alright. It is actually vanilla bombs. Wow.
Classic.
Classic. But I would be behind now.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot
But I
of people
also
would.
do not play this game good, so.
I'm guessing now we do Furnace, and then back out off to Magmore. Might consider Zoid, or might consider Plant, just to, because it's on the way over to Magmore. But I know a lot of people prefer even, not even to bother with that.
Well, it's a good way to clean up Lava Lake that way.
Yeah.
I like to prefer that if I want to go to Magmore, or in general Fen. But yeah, it's always a gamble. Zebra is not getting the Phazon suit courtesy of not having a PB expansion yet.
Yeah. Didn't do the jump across to grab the PB expansion before going there.
Yeah, are you doing it now?
Might do that now. Oopsie, we hit R, so down we go.
Limited influence.
Hey man, the R button can make you zoom in this game. I will say, I kind of understand why Prime players like it.
Alright, does the other jump? We're gonna go back. Alright.
No plant for us today. Frigate Crash side is also tempting here, so...
Yep,
not
that's
too
fine.
bad. Oh, and that tells us that... Okay, so Furnace Lower was... E-Tank, Furnace Uppers are artifacts, so we need Spider, I'm guessing. Otherwise TGC probably would have got it there. Okay, in terms of logic, I'm just going to look at the list of logical checks. What do we got? Just Plant and Chozo, and that's it. But nothing else in Chozo is logic. Then we have our standard stuff in Magmore, and then actually not that much in... Fen, excuse me. Just Chapel, Fen Canyon, and that's it. Until an item shows up, but most likely progression in Magmore.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Or maybe at worst Plant. Plant being progression would be fun. But I imagine we're doing Root Cave right now. Get rid of that dude, lock onto that dude, and dash. Pretty standard.
Yeah. We will also be very safe in doing the upper chamber roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have bombs, so little to none softlock wrists.
Oh, speak of the devil.
That's why bombs.
There's a way to do this safely without bombs, but sometimes you can even mess that up, so... worth learning.
Alright, just a missile. It's fine.
Now into Mag, where we go. Meanwhile, Zebra is just now getting to Water Hill. Now, the movement's going to be a big issue here. Booking it straight to lower water, yeah? I guess that kind of makes sense considering we have Grav. This is fast enough. Triple suits, who basically have 2 E-tanks.
Yep.
Whoa, not even checking... Oh, no, just climbing back up, okay. I guess we don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure Zebra wants the Z-tank.
Yeah. Maybe he just doesn't know about the climb near the gate right there. So there is a climb right there, so you don't have to backtrack all the way up to the platforms. Alright, Fire Short Artifact is our lower one. TGC not even bothering to do the peak. That looks like a Metroid to me.
Yep.
We're climbing immediately. Okay. Actually don't know what the best way to route this this is, like coming in from Fire Shores.
Let's see if TGC is gonna go for Lava Lake and then go back.
I don't see a reason why not.
Yep,
Yep,
all right.
makes sense. You know, there is, like, actually a good chance that Flogger has progression. Like, there's only 2 checks in Fen that are logical. So,
Missiles. We have 2 more checks here and more, and then 3 more, and then
Yep.
let's see what they see wants from us. A beam has to show up soon.
Yeah, it has to be beam or grapple. Beam or grapple. Or... what else could it be, actually? I don't think boost does anything. Spider Ball could do something. Yeah, Spider could do 2 things. Spider could unlock Sun Shimmer Ghosts and Upper Dynamo. But yeah, it would be it would be funny to get Spider or something else like that. Storage Cavern was a PB. Actually, I was surprised TGC didn't grab that. We have a lot of artifacts and mines. We'd probably like to have some PBs. Okay, if this is Spider, if this is anything other than a beam, then I feel like you actually might want to go back to Chozo here. But it is not. So I think Fen is the play. Okay, so we got Spider, a beam, or grapple. No, wait, can we get Magma Pool without wave? I forgot about that. I'm literally...
You can, yeah. Magma Pool is not wave lock.
Yeah, it's after Magma Pool. That's wave lock for some reason. Yep, correct.
Yeah, if we get grapple, that could be hinting at Magma Pool.
Yeah. If we get Ice Beam, that's Overgrown Cavern or Far Chozo. If we get Extra, that is nothing. If we get... yeah, so Spider, Grapple, or Wave, or Ice. That's the only thing it can be. Zebra, in the meantime, finally picking up bombs. Let's see if they decide to do plants. I would actually like to see that from the underdog, to do more risky checks. Oh boy. 3 remaining logical checks. Fun.
Maybe we also get plasma.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Plasma. Plasma does do stuff because of Fen.
Yeah. You
I was
could
about
have
to say
Shows
that
Ice Temple or...
yeah. Or Shorelines, or
East.
Ice Runes East or West. Yeah, let's see.
Checking item 1 was
Nice.
Metroid.
Saving. Safety save? Hopefully.
Yep, looks like it.
Good. Have you watched Face Off, Sestron?
Yes, but it has been a very long time, so I maybe don't remember the whole thing. But I do.
I think it is worth a rewatch just to understand how powerful of a meme TGC and Baja are working with here.
I know why it's such a powerful meme.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Chad, if you have not watched it, highly recommended.
Have you seen our profile picture for the co-op tournament, by the way.
I don't think I have. Where can I
You
check
have
that?
to look at it. It's good.
Oh, it's orange versus green versus blue, right? That's your team.
Yes,
Yes,
correct.
yes, okay.
It's not in challenge yet. You need to look at the team in SpeedGaming. Not SpeedGaming. Race time.
Okay.
It's, what is it?
Oh, that's grapple. Oh boy, that is spooky.
Rattle behind.
Yeah, we're grabbing that. Yeah,
You see
grapple
did
beyond
save,
wave.
so that's fine.
Yeah.
And maybe he got the setup for
He did,
the door
yeah,
here.
sure. While TGC does this fight, I will find that.
Very important when you do this trick here, the lockpick, then you need to be away from the door as good as you can while fighting those baby Shigos. And Zebra's
it's
actually
over.
going for plant, by the way.
It was race time, you said, right?
Yeah, race 10. He made a team. And let's see if he got it.
Yep.
Alright, we're good.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, magnificent. Well done. Well done. Why is TGC's not on the team? We gotta remind him. I gotta remind him to join that team immediately.
He is on the team. Should be.
It just says you and Baja.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, he's on the challenge team. Yes, but
Okay.
we still need to. He still has to accept the team offer. Yeah.
Wait, did TGC
Race
do the Chozo Ice Peak?
He didn't. No,
Okay.
maybe forgot how to do it.
I would say it's like one of the best peaks in the game. I think. That along with Gallery Tunnel. Right.
Missiles.
Missiles? Lower missiles. I'm shocked.
Okay, I
Alright,
think
plants. No.
no.
Wow.
Okay, so
Fen
Fen
Canyon is our
has the
progression.
wave, I think.
Wave or spider or plasma. No, well, it could be plasma still. We haven't seen what's in Ice Runes West.
Yep.
Wave, spider, or plasma, or ice. That would even be just... yeah, still could be wave, spider, or ice. There we go. That's understandable. This is a good info to grab in this situation. But a missile. Alright. So, what are we getting? Probably wave, but maybe Randy will give us something spicy like spider or... Now, if Randy gives us a wave here, do you go back to Chozo because Grapple's the latest thing to come into Logic, and now Magmapool is probably more likely to have progression? Oh, oopsie.
I would do that probably because you also have.
That's wave.
What was that?
That was wave, I think, in Fen Canyon. Yes. Yes. I can see the lightning. Very good, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So courtyard and then save
Yeah.
warp, or do you go into labs?
I probably would go back, yeah, because the grappler was locked by wave. So
This is always the 50-50 with Prime. You get wave and suddenly it's like, alright,
Yeah.
do I go to labs or do I go to Chozo?
I would probably save in courtyard, or like at least do the one check there, and then save war probably, and then go do Tower Light, Magmapool, look at Train Chamber at least. But maybe TGC disagrees. He already disagreed with me once, so he is free to disagree with me one more time. But 3 times, that's a no-no.
Yeah, so Hydra's in Logic, but labs is actually not until boost. Do we need boost for anything? Like hard lock? Let me check artifacts. Life Grove.
Nice
Actually, maybe it's worth it to go Hydra and then save warp out. Because we want that boost. Or, okay, I don't know. Actually, no. I don't know. Considering we want boosts, like, even if ice is in labs, I still think we go back to Chozo after we find ice, anyway, to find the boost.
Let's see. All right, TC is going for labs. Like,
Yeah.
let's see if we only do Hydra or if we do the full loop. Just to be
I like the
sure
full
it's
loop.
not near.
To me, I think the more important choice is what TGC makes after labs. If ice is here, I don't think you go into Farfetch. I think you book it out and you go find the boost. And then do Life Grove into Barskip, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really, really solid route. Really aggressive, because you're skipping a bunch of potential plasma checks in Farfen, but I don't mind it, actually. Simply because of that Life Grove. Unless TGC knows the bomb jump, in which case, yeah, just book it to mines, actually. Alright, last logical check in Fen. No.
There we go, the full that way. Seems like.
No, now that I think about it more, I kind of like labs more because if there's nothing here, then we find ice and then we do bar skip into mines after we find ice and Jozo. Doesn't mean we might. I mean, yeah, I don't know. If you can do Life Grove without boost, then I think that's good.
I miss what the.
Yeah, I've seen that several times where you just shoot the missile and when you're close to the door, it just bounces off. It's weird.
Skipping the trigger here.
Yep. It's very easy to do if you just like walk in and then stop once the map transitions. That's my visual cue, at least. Frame perfect. Pause. Nice. Alright, what do we got? Spider Ball. Okay. Okay, we're definitely not bailing out of labs now.
Yep.
That means... Boost can't be here, I think, right? Yeah, because you need... Well... Oh, wait a second. I'm a dummy. This is logical. We have gravity. We can go through Twin Fires.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh my god, this is completely logical. No, it is not. No, no, no. Still need ice to get through the back line. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
Well.
But Quarantine Cave is now, or Kumon is now logic.
Yeah, Cuman is in logic. It's true.
Workstation not yet, not without. Alright, let's see what we got. Missile expansion. Alright. Turn around. Oof, Ice Beam's in Kumon, that'd be... that'd be fun.
That would be a place where Ice Beam can be, yeah.
You can skip the trigger this way? A lot of people go around, but I guess you could jump over it like this as well?
Yep.
Nice. That's a little faster. If you grab the research core item, you don't have to worry about it. You can just run through.
Yep.
If anybody didn't know. Don't have much to say on Zebra's side because they're just falling behind, but just slower. And not much to say on that. They did decide to do Flogger and it didn't work out. Unfortunately, just a missile. But otherwise, not much to add. I guess we can give feedback on like some tricks on some ways to properly do rooms, but yeah. I guess Zebra was maybe considering there for a moment going to which one else? To Root Cave to do some trickery there, but elected not to. Right off the fan. But yeah, that's just it. That's now we just do Tower of Light, Magma Pool, Train Chamber Access, and then Antechamber, and then Cry, because it is a Qmon for some reason. Oh, Dynamo. No, Dynamo. Yeah, Dynamo's a logic. Yep. Ghosts are in logic as well. Ooh, do we do Plant here as TGC? I feel like the spider coming into logic there is kind of sus. Do Dynamo first at least, but then after that it's like, ooh boy, what do we do there? Far Chozo kind of sucks. Because it's only Antechamber. That's logical. Well, we can grab that artifact at least after. If you have gravity, you should do the bottom one first, because you can shoot the door. There's a strat you can do coming out of Tower Chamber where you can shoot the door so that when you drop after a Tower of Light, you can just roll. But it does require jumping up onto the arch in front of Tower Chamber, underwater.
Moments.
Whatever happened to Tower of Progression? Am I going to curse it? No. Okay. Apparently I only get to curse the seed once. Whatever happened to Tower of Progression? Oh, TGC knows it. Okay, I guess you can do this way as well. That works too. I'm actually not sure which one's faster now that TGC's done that. That also seems perfectly fine.
Looks like we go for Training Chamber.
Yeah. Is Zebra forgetting where the door is? There we go. So I think Zebra's isolated checks are frigate crash site. Oh, okay. Ice beam.
Oh,
There we go.
all right.
I guess we grab some extra stuff here, but off to Farfen we go, or Far Chozo we go.
Yeah, plasma pretty much. Go mode.
Could be anywhere, as is tradition. All the elders.
Would GC check Dynamo? Yes, he would.
Less came into logic than I thought it would, mainly because we're missing like a few things like boost and boost in a lot of cases, and also thermal in a lot of cases. So less came into logic than I thought it would, just looking at the list I have. Because like Life Grove is still non-logic, Great Tree Chamber, non-logic technically. But I'm guessing that's where we're going now. It's just Far Chozo. Would you do anything else here other than Far Chozo and Debar Skip?
Not really.
Yeah. Would you consider not going far Chozo if you didn't know how to do the half-pipe bomb jump for Life Grove?
Oh,
Because that might be an option here, or that might be an issue here. Because then that play is kind of inefficient. You'd have to go back at some point to do reverse bar skip, which is like gross.
I guess you could like also put a pivot safe just in case.
Mm. So I think we check the funny hot dog room, or grab the artifact, check the funny hot dog room, elder chamber, antechamber, and then choices.
Choices indeed. Oh. Oh, that was not. Oh.
Yeah, that was an artifact, yeah.
Let go of our too soon.
Zebra gonna go labs. Yes. Does mean that they have to know how to do observatory dash. Where would you pivot save, by the way? Just a reflecting pool?
Yeah.
And then you would
And
go...
Farfen.
Farfen. Okay.
Well, I guess you could. I don't know. We still don't have Therma, so Frigate is not really in logic, but you could technically do it. You feel spicy.
Wait, isn't logic backwards? PPC, climb... It's in logic backwards. Hilarious.
Oh yeah, you could technically
Actually,
go
it is
through
in logic
mines.
backwards. Yeah. I forgot about that. And we have supers, so... A biohazard containment. So actually, bar skip seems even more attractive now. Although, now do you go to mines or do you go to... Do you go to frigate? Nothing routes nicely here if you don't know. If you don't know how to do boostless life growth here. Okay, Zebra gonna make their way to observatory, so I assume we know the dash. Good. And unfortunately, I don't think Zebra can make any other play to catch up here, because if we skip labs, we get punished. We'll grab an extra PB. Okay. Remaining logical checks in Chozo are ghosts, and that's it.
Right, I'm gonna feel the bar skip here now. Let's see. GC goes for boostless life growth.
Yeah. Aram drops willy-nilly, dude. Oh my god. Greater Chamber is E. Whoa! Turning around immediately. Okay. Oh, do we do... Oh. Actually, you know what? Another route option is to do frigate through the front. I didn't consider that one. That's actually pretty nice, too. Maybe TGC is going to go for that. And then we don't have to do reverse bar skip to get the Great Tree Chamber peak. Although, considering it wasn't in logic, I'm not sure about that. Maybe just routing conservative here. That'd be a cool route. I think frigate here would be good. a little obnoxious, but then Thermal just shows up in Overgrown Cavern, and that is the logic. They do throw around. It's easy. Zebra's struggling with the dash here. Whoa. Letting go of L a little too early.
That jump is hard. Or dash.
Not going Frigate. I don't know what this route is. I feel like Frigate's really natural here. I gotta ask TGC about that. Maybe he's forgetting it's logical? That might be a thing. Yeah, the entirety of... Yeah, we have spiders, so we don't have to do spiderless shafts. I think Zebra's letting go of L here too early. From what I can tell. Just losing all their speed. Gets it there though. Nice. We don't have to do a fancy dash here. We can just jump across and then our jump. Oh. Oh. Warping out. Unfortunate. Control tower spider. Do we need spider for anything? I guess access through lower mines? I don't think. If Zebra's struggling with observatory dash, I don't think Zebra knows MQA dash. But that's like to cross MQA without spiders, so this is a big deal here. We're going to clearing out Frigate crash site first. Okay, makes sense. That's the isolated check. What do you think the rationale is behind TGC going this way instead of going through Frigate or bar skipping? Do you know if TGC knows how to do bar skip? Like, I feel like TGC is the type of player who should be able to do bar skip. Never mind, Plasma's right there. Of course. Just sensed Plasma and just went where it was. Go where the items are, dude.
Alright, what's there?
Plasma.
Alright.
Just go where the item is. I was asking you, I think you stepped away. I was asking you, why do you think TGC went this route? Well, it turns out it went this route because it's the god route.
I think it just makes sense from this standpoint, because you have, if you get Plasma here, you can like go into mines immediately, or get Farfen out of the way. Like if Plasma's not here, then you can just go into Farfen.
I was mostly just thinking, why did TGC go Overgrown Cavern into this instead of Frigate or do bar skip or...
Maybe not confident right now to do it. But a PB there. Be lucky.
Hello, Adrian.
Yeah.
Zebra's just really far behind based off movement. Missed out on Spider in labs. Whereas TGC found the Spider and then went back to Chozo and found Ice in Magma Pool. Plasma was a workstation.
Yep. Which means it's technically locked by Thermal.
Yep.
So who wants that? Right. So the question is, where's gonna be our
Not even
X-ray?
check. Wow, we're going. Not even checking PBC or PCA or no
No, I'll
PBC.
go
There we
back.
go. No. Oh, okay.
Remembered.
Maybe just okay. Maybe just blowing it up to then get a. No, I don't know why we do that first. With plenty of power bombs. Nada.
Alright. Upper or lower mines?
Uh,
The good question that we always ask ourselves.
we don't have X-ray for lower. We don't have boost to route seamlessly into life grow for upper. So I think it's a coin flip.
Alright.
Because it could just be that thermal's the next thing in logic, but then we still need X-ray. The DGC is selecting upper. I think maybe checking vent shaft here at the very least would have been wise, considering it's the last logical check in like central mines. After that, MQA is non-logic. Uh, we know Central Dynamo is an artifact, so doing that check, I think, probably would have been wise in this situation. Otherwise, it's not really much of a difference. Okay, gonna go main quarry first. Yep.
Yeah, no boost.
Yeah, we can't boost the wall. That's right. We don't have X-ray to check the upper item, but maybe TGC knows the peak. Main quarry. Not in logic, but dead. No idea.
Oh. X-ray?
Is it? Oh, nice.
X-ray, okay. It was the correct decision.
Yeah. So MQA is now in logic.
We can full clear lower mines too.
Yeah. No, it isn't in logic till thermal, but I don't think we care, like, at all, so.
I don't think we care.
Miss.
Unless TC really wants boost.
If TGC didn't want boost, then he would have done boostless life curve when he tracked Great Tree Chamber. So I think TGC definitely wants boost here. Zebra accidentally activated the Draining Chamber fight. That X-ray does not actually do anything logically aside from MQA, I think. Nope. Not at all.
Well, let's just do lower mines at least.
Yeah. Which we definitely do. We can completely finish it off. There's no reason not to.
Yep. There's actually a slight chance that boost can be there.
Yep. Yeah, as long as thermal is earlier in the logic chain, then yeah, it can be. I guess TGC could have done lower mines anyway. Maybe, yeah. Could have done lower mines anyway without X-ray and just done the wall crawl. We are not in go mode until boost, I don't believe. Because if TGC didn't need boost, he would have done life growth, so we are not in go mode. Zebra's still just found Ice Beam now, and is going to make their way to, presumably Farchosa to pick up the Furnace artifact, and then we'll see what they do after that.
Alright, we have to do this. That's not how you do this.
I don't think you really need to roll that hard into it.
No, you don't. That's
Did we get enough, though?
Yeah.
And we have X-ray to check the item up there. Not even bothering. Yeah, it can't be boost, yeah. So.
I don't think PC necessarily wants to spend time for if that is thermal.
Well, what if that is thermal? That tells you that that boost can't be plasma locked, right? And what are remaining plasma lock checks? Chozo Ice. Transport access. Storage cave. Upper gravity chamber. And lower mines. So I think it is still worth to just peek it, just in case it is thermal there. Because that would tell you something, I think. There's actually quite a few checks where... Because if that's thermal, that tells you don't even have to check any of the items in lower mines. At all. You can just book it straight to the artifact and walk past everything else.
I guess so. Yeah. So what are the other boosters here? No mines.
100%.
Oh my god. Well, it's 100% now.
Yeah. We willed 2 items into existence. PMT and boost. Classic, huh?
Yeah, that works in TGC's favor.
Yeah. I mean, it's go mode for TGC. I think the race is pretty much over at this point. It would be a catastrophe. If TGC loses his race, I think TGC quits playing a video game. That's how bad it would have to be.
This is TGC's race to lose, if anything.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything that would like get TGC very far behind.
Good point, Baha. Good point. By the way, Baha, love the team icon. Well done.
That was TGC, by the way.
I will compliment them.
Who made that? That's a horrible maze. Well, I guess that's fine.
Oh no!
Oh no, never mind. It's actually that bad. I thought that one, like after the second pool was like, no.
Yeah.
Gate.
I thought it was for a second there too, but then yeah. So remaining artifacts, we got PMT, PCA, and Life Grove. I don't know what's faster, PCA into go to upper mines into Life Grove or save warp. I'm guessing it's probably to save warp.
That's a good question.
Yeah, probably warp climb. Yep, climb PVC.
Yeah, you have like two. Was it 2 elevators?
You have to climb PVC, then an elevator, then ore processing, then take an elevator main quarry, climb Great Tree Hall, grab the artifact. Whereas save warp, you return from OP or you return from PVC, just boost one room. Save, elevator, elevator, and then collect the item. Oh, I don't know. Depends on your movement, I suppose. That'd actually be closer than it seems.
Could maybe be that it doesn't matter too much. Maybe just like
Yeah.
1 or 2 seconds.
That happens sometimes. But it also happens sometimes where it's like you just don't know. Or you time it and you're like, there's no way this is like that matters that much, and it's like, oh, it saves 30 seconds. And you're like, oh,
Yeah,
oh boy. That's quite a bit. That has happened a few times in speedrunning. Yeah, there's no way this is that much slower. It's like, no, it's like 30 seconds slower. It's like, oh boy, that's
That's a
that's
lot.
a free PB worth of time.
You got the wall boost, Sage.
Mm.
Yeah, TC's gonna be mad at me for lying to him. There was in fact no progression on OP. Unless it's thermal.
It can't be.
It can't be, no.
Yeah, it
The
can't
plasma
be.
was locked by thermal. But it still would be funny.
The only thing that it could be is ice bird or flamethrower, I think.
Yeah.
Which would be dank, but unfortunately not. There we go. We would like ice spreader at least. Supers are nice, but ice bird is also nice. Alright, let's see where Zebra goes. Do we turn around? Not turning around. No, we are turning around. Okay. Are we doing bar skip? Whoa. Oh, TGC is actually low on missiles, so we do have to do the plasma strat.
Let me get some missile drops from the pirates if they spawn. Guess 11. I think you need.
You can do this with oh, you need 12 for the optimal strat,
Yeah.
I think. 2 missile, super, and then a PV.
I got the pirate skip though, so yeah, has
Yeah,
to do
that's
the
good.
last spread.
Could squeeze in a super here for one of the phases. Might actually be better to do missile, super for one of them, and then do the plasma strat for the rest. Zebra also taking the same route as TGC. Alright, it'll be close.
Yep. All good. Doesn't need to get pushed around by the pirate. Oh no, missed the one shot because of a. Oh my god, he has literally 1 HP or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See, we're gonna get the bug.
Orange.
Oh, we're getting the bug. Yep. Gotta love that bug.
What bug?
The bug where, like, puts the shield down, but the beam still goes to his arm.
Oh yeah.
I do appreciate that the
Okay.
shockwave does kill the pirates. That's a nice touch.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't get the pirate skiff. It gets the breakdance instead. Now we're doing Root Cave. All right, 1 HP.
There you go.
There we go. E.
Let's see what TGC decides to do. We're gonna climb or safe warp.
I think save word is probably the most straightforward option.
No,
Nope.
continuing. Oh.
Oh, TGC didn't even check fungal access. Wow.
Well, it cannot be anything good.
Yeah.
Except maybe Ice Spreader. Zebra will find plasma here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, dang, this is actually faster than I thought it would be. Wow, a timing video might just be necessary to figure out what's faster here, I think. Oh man. The dash. Of course, just, yeah, I think the turrets disappear after you open the gate, I think. TGC was trying to lock onto them. Welcome to mines. Goodbye.
Welcome to Mines, but Mines is dead.
Yeah. I think that's what the Hundo route does, where Hundo... Or maybe that's what... No, any percent doesn't do that, definitely. Any percent might. But like one of the speedruns clears out the entirety of mines and then exits to the front and gets the cutscene. It's amazing.
I don't know that much about those speedruns. I would have to ask Sam.
No, I know this is true for one of them. I just can't remember which one. But
Mm-hmm.
I still love it. You're literally like finished off the entirety of mines. There's no items there. And welcome to mines, dog. All right. Does Zebra follow the same route? I feel like you just should, because Farfan doesn't have any artifacts. And the disciplined thing to do is to go to where the artifacts are. And indeed, Zebra is doing the disciplined thing. Good. So movement leaves a lot of work, but the routing has actually been excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
agree.
that's good to see. It's usually a struggle for a lot of players. Even if it's like, even if Zebra's like checking the map occasionally, it's still good.
Yeah, only thing that it's like a little time sink, like from a routing perspective, was Flagra, but
Yeah,
it could have been something.
yeah. It's an understandable risk, I think,
Mm-hmm.
to in,
Yeah,
in their
and
position. Your opponent is stronger than you. It's gonna do some risky plays or just do some route divergences generally. But when you're positioned that where like none of the route divergences are like any good, then yeah, unfortunate. Now the correct choice here is to do upper mines first, but it's understandable to do lower mines as well. I would at least like to do, if we're gonna do upper mines. Oopsie, wrong wall.
that's the wrong one.
Down one more. A little too high. There we go. Oopsie, a little too far down.
That was a little bit too much down.
Do you know much about Zebra? I don't know much about them. Have they been around for a
No,
while, or they're a brand new player?
I do not know them. They are, I think, relatively new. the
Okay.
server. At least as far as I know. Maybe someone in chat knows them, but I do not.
Almost got the dash. Dang.
That dash is hard.
Yeah. My issue with dashing is I have a tendency of letting going to L a little too early. It just kills a lot of my speed. But I think you need it to be really good there.
Yeah, it's also like your speed gets influenced as well with like turning and stuff, which is weird
Yeah.
for my Echo's brain.
I learned how to do it off of the dash to Qmon using instead of like a lot of people R dash it, but Sam instead locks onto Mineral Man and then dashes and bends it forward. And that was like that helped me really learn how to bend, and it was really easy. It made the dash like trivial. All right, now we have another, I think, 7 minutes. H.
Hi, GC.
Hi, DGZ. Zebra forgetting their artifacts. Indeed, the artifact is indeed there. Struggling with PPC, as is tradition. Really behaving himself. Very nice. Alright, now how many dashes do we get? 0. 1. Nice snipe, though. Is it one? Only one. Nice. Well done by TGC.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Zebra doesn't know how to climb this room without spider. Oh, never mind.
Oh, we're leaving?
Calling me
Oh,
lying.
we still haven't gotten the item. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
never
we've
went
been
back
stealing.
for
Okay.
what was it, control tower?
Well, I don't know.
That's also the wrong one.
That's the wrong one. There's a platform lower. Oh no. We forgot this. Oh no.
Yeah.
Down there.
I feel that though. I feel
Yeah.
that.
Without X-ray, you just actually can't look.
Yep. One more down. Oh.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we got through it.
Hey.
For nothing, too. That's pretty... I think Zebra spent like 3 minutes here. Nope, wrong platform. Down we go. Alright, Mr. Krabs, what do you have for us? Hello, Bash.
Is it Bash Prime in chat? Oh my god.
No, it's the F revealer. The Mining Plaza Gamba solicitor. It's the, I don't have any... Oh! DGZ with a snipe. We'd like to see that. Nice. Really nice. And we got ice, so... Misses the snipe, though. Yeah, unfortunately, this is, to sum up the race free bash, Zebra just seems to be pretty new at the game, from what we can tell.
Yeah.
Routed actually pretty solid, but movement was just not there, so... We're missing something here about PvC. I don't think
This is not Swiss.
This is not Swiss, it's groups.
It's round robin.
Do you know Zebra? Because I've never heard of them. Maybe they've been around for a while. Sestran doesn't know them. Because as far as I can tell, they seem like a new player. But still, like the fact that they're routing pretty like similarly to TGC is good to see from a new player.
Yeah.
It's usually the hardest part. Loving the snipes from TGC. So we can get this. Oh no.
Oh, got plasma, nice. It's like good RNG so far.
Oh, we started with a wave right as you say that.
I think if you get wave early, it's fine.
I think you'd like to get wave second and power in first with this loadout. You can skip the wave phase.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, we could just skip the wave anyway.
GC has wave buster if he really wants to get rid of it.
That is true, yeah. I've heard this to be true. I don't know if it's true. Maybe Ash could confirm in chat. Maybe you know. But I've heard that Mr. Krabs can't switch phases or can't switch beam colors in this phase if he's attacking. Like it has to be an idle animation.
Yes, you cannot.
Okay.
As long as you manipulate her to do this attack, she can't switch. There is like if you do like the manip like slightly wrong. That sounds a bit weird, but that then it can happen that she switches.
TGC nails it perfectly, actually. That entire thing was absolutely perfect. She didn't switch once. Zebra, you can scan that. Oh no! Misses the boost ball and vent shaft.
Unfortunately.
Zebra, if you're watching this, you can scan the vent face, and that will tell you what the item is.
Oh, going back? No.
No, unfortunate. I'm not gonna have upper elite. Which we won't need at that point, I don't think, because yeah, we know can't be boost. TGC doing. Oh, trying to get her away from the corpse.
Yeah. Oh, she turned one more time. Damn it. Oh, okay. Get lucky there.
No thermal, so hopefully she's behind us. Here you can also listen. Should be behind us. There she is. Electing to go for damage instead. Completely missing now. Nope, there it is. Oh, Zebra went for ECA first, and then now is going to do vent shaft. Oh, it's not okay. Oh no.
Nope, that's not how it works.
So clearly we need some time with lore mines. You wanna grab this though. Oh. There we go. Okay, we remembered. Where did I do it? Now we go there. Then we have morph.
Just on mode.
Hit the wrong button.
Oh, or that works too.
He's struggling a little with Exo, but it's okay.
Yeah, we should be close to be done.
Alright, I think we can just blast her now, right?
Yep, yep.
We find
the moment there's a pool. Found it. The moment that spawns like those split Metroids or fission Metroids, you just hold down.
I don't have the thing open. Let me find the thing.
Yeah, and that's GG for TGC with a race time, GG time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Pretty straightforward from TGC. Well played.
Yep.
Well, we can bring him on, have some questions, and then he can go to bed. Because it is midnight, and so can you.
It is indeed midnight.
Yeah.
What do you see is 11 p.m.
Oh, yeah. In the meantime, Zebra seems like they're not forfeiting. So I might just play out the rest of the seed. Oh, TGC, welcome GG's. Well played.
Yeah, we'll play.
Thank you, thank you.
So, what are your initial thoughts?
I love how PMT likes to show its face. It's like it's long-lived its stay at this point. I will say that. But I think the double whammy of giving me PCA at the same time, I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah. I may or may not have willed PMT into existence. I was like, these artifacts don't look too bad. Now watch what happens. PMT is going to show up, and then right as I say that, you swap the pages, and PMT is right there.
Yep.
Thankfully, this suit was super early in Logic, which I kind of do notice now and then when PMT is required. The suit sometimes ends up super early for some reason.
You had like all suits like before the 10-minute mark.
We had all suits before a beam, yeah.
Yeah.
And bombs, actually. That was the other thing that I had to kick. Like, I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing what I was doing because knowing where the Varia suit was, it was super in Logic. I should probably be going into Magma, but I was like, no, I just want to stay that little bit extra in Trozo. And it led to what? Gravity suit into Phazon suit, or the other way around, into power bombs, into vanilla bombs. I was like, oh, come on. This is horrible.
Yeah. I was like, I would probably skip Zoid and do Magma first, and well, you proved me wrong. And then, yeah, so basically, you were mostly ahead because better movement. Zebra did actually had a very similar route. It was really honestly just movement.
Yeah.
If you watch it back, you will see that sometimes forgetting where the actual item is, knowing the item is there, but like not knowing where it exactly is. But
like in PPC, they spent I don't even know 4 minutes looking falling down PPC and then climbing back up, power bombing the wrong wall, and then yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like the fact that they routed very similar to you is actually kind of impressive for that. Oh, welcome Zebra. GG's.
Welcome Zebra. GG's.
So, oh yeah, and by the way, Sestron willed the boost ball into existence.
Yeah, that too.
There was something in the back of my mind that was telling me boost ball in lower mines, and I was like, it smelt so right, and it was there on the doorstep, and I was like, I was right to do it this route. Go this route.
Oh my god. Thermivos Life Growth Tunnel. Amazing.
That was one of the scary parts of the Logic, because like I went for the grapple beam. I was like, I find grapple to be a very good quality of life. Like, I will always try and take it if I can, because it just saves like some rooms going horribly wrong and puts them up into at least you didn't lose time category. So I went for the grapple, but when we find wave putting grapple in Logic, I was like, behind Thardis is in Logic. I'm kind of scared that's where it wants me to go, but I kind of feel like going back to Chozo. It makes more sense in my head, and that kind of paid off.
Yeah, I was thinking Magma Pua the moment you found that wave beam.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I may have willed that into existence as well, because I was like, there's... Randy, give us something spicy, like grapple beam into magma pool wave or something like that. But instead we got grapple beam into magma pool ice, so that was nice too. For Zebra, yeah, like we were saying before you came in, you routed pretty identically to TGC, but it was just a matter of movement, we think.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Honestly.
Sorry, you can say you're a little quiet for me.
Yeah, so I'm just talking.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, the only route divergence that was really there was that Zebra went for Flagra. And when Zebra did, we actually didn't know. I think we only had like 2 or 3 logical items left where a beam could have been. So at that point, we were like, oh, it could have been something.
Yeah.
Chances were high, but unfortunately, it was Van Canyon.
Yeah.
But you routed like the fact that you routed pretty identically with TGC was like actually really good.
Yeah, that is really, really, like, routing wise, you did a really good job. But yeah,
I do have one question for TGC, I guess. If you got anything else, that's wrong.
I lied with Phazon suit on Flagger, and I'm sorry for that.
I didn't do Flagra because you baited it. You goaded me into it, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I was kind of conscious of Flagra leaving it behind because it was like the only thing available. And it's one of those things that if you don't find Wave exactly in the 2 logical checks I had in Fen, it's kind of easy to go back to Flagra at that point.
Yeah, and if you did Ghost, you would have found Sun Chamber too. So, you would have found Ice Spreader. So, bonus for going Flagra. But my question TGC was after grabbing Great Tree Chamber, we were wondering why you didn't do Bar Skip, or why you didn't do Frigate from the front. So like those were the 2 routes we were thinking of. We were like, why not do Bar Skip there or do Frigate? And instead you just went straight to Workstation and God routed it. So
logically, like Bar Skip I do if I feel like I have to be in mines right now. I have all my stuff and I'm going in for something that could be like super anywhere in the game, like X-ray, things like that. But because I was missing plasma and because there was also a lot of far fen and I hadn't seen thermal as well, it was like, I'm going to take this towards like the far fen route because I'm looking for X-ray, I'm looking for plasma, I'm looking for thermal, I'm looking for boost ball. There were so many wild cards still available, so I was planning on doing that route and finding the plasma where I did. I was like, cool, I can go do all of mines and basically a full clear. I can see everything. I might not be able to get everything, but I can see everything. And it just so happened it was the God route, going into lower to upper, getting the X-ray, going all the way back down, getting the boost ball. Like it just kind of pathed out really nicely. But I didn't like going to mines without the plasma initially. That was the big thing.
What about Frigate? Did you consider it? Did you know that Frigate was in Logic?
I knew that Frigate was in Logic from the long way round, and I had considered going in, but I think the grapple was still playing in my mind in the sense that even though grapple led to Ice Beam, grapple could still have led me somewhere in kind of back of Fen, because logically you were expected to go the back way round to get the Spider Ball. You weren't expected to go in the front. So, like, I was thinking there was maybe something still potentially in that region.
Oh, that's right, yeah. The boost walls and mines, so front observatory is not logical, yeah.
Which means, actually, that Spider is boost locked?
No, Spider was in Logic. You just had to... Because of the gravity suit... Yeah, Spider was ice locked, but because of the gravity suit, you can travel Twin Fires Tunnel logically with the gravity. To go into reverse or back of Findrana, go into reverse laboratories for Spider Ball.
Yeah, we talked about that for a second. We were like, wait a second, he has Grav, which means Cumon's in Logic, even without Spider.
Oh, that's the beginner standable, right? In the elevator room?
It's not even it's not a... Yeah, the standable is a beginner, yeah, in the elevator room.
Okay.
And the gravity suit's a beginner knowledge thing as
well. I wasn't sure, that's why I was thinking that. Okay, then yeah, that makes sense then.
Okay.
But there was a bit of me that kind of wanted to bar skip and do a reverse frigate and clean all that up, but I just went, you know what, nah, this isn't logic yet.
You would
I'm
have
not
only
good at
been
this.
rewarded with flamethrower, so good play.
Yes, dodged it.
I guess my other question is, did you consider, before going upper mines, so this was in elite control, did you consider checking vent shaft before going upper mines? Because it was the only logical check
Nah,
before upper mines.
nah, I was always going to go up and down and then down. I was always
Okay.
going to take that path down. Because I had Jeff's video up for the PCA wall crawl or the MQB wall crawl, so
Okay.
I was always going to route that direction, and if I didn't find what I needed, I was going to try and attempt the wall crawl and circumvent the need for X-ray.
I see.
Vertigo recently put out a video on both the Omega research to PCA wall crawl and also MQB to PCA, and it's actually crazy how fast. There are like I think the MQB to PCA wall crawl took 70 seconds. Just crazy. Like
Yeah,
double, just crazy.
I
yeah.
much prefer that because there's something about the transition from the Omega research one that I could never figure out. Like I just couldn't grasp it. So I've always.
But it turns
preferred
out
the
the MQB wall crawl has like a bunch of standables that Vertigo maybe found. I don't know, but it makes it like way faster rather than going to each corner and ether jumping for like 2 minutes. So like
Okay.
that's what I'm shouting out because it's actually like really, really fast. In the description he says it's like really bad, but it looked really clean to me, so I don't know. Give it a try.
Send me the link. I would like to see it.
Sure. I will PM you after the race.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have no other questions. That's around anything else?
No, I don't think I have anything else.
So just to inform chat, we have another race going on right now. Started 46 minutes ago. It's SpeedGaming 3. It's Darkstar versus Inner Slice. Tomorrow we got 3 matches. We got Luca TGC, Darkstar versus Schwartz, Bra versus Cathuman. I think all those matches are going to be awesome. We should all check them out. One of them is already scheduled for SpeedGaming. That'll be at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, that's it. If you guys, TGC, Zebra, you have any final thoughts?
No, nothing from me.
Okay.
All right.
So that's it from us. Follow our runners, and thank you, Sestron, for commentating with me.
No, thank
Sorry
you
for
for
being
joining
late.
me. Oh, are you good?
We can't leave poor Sestron alone to watch this race. We gotta help. Yeah, that's it from us. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next mission.
Yeah, see you next mission.
Bye-bye.
Bye.